Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. We are back recording live from the mothership. Run off the fade. We're not running no fades today. Like I said to y'all before, I hope everybody is doing good, by the way. I hope everybody is feeling good, feeling salubrious on this fine day. I am, but like I said before, so I'm trying to find more types of content. I got a lot of ideas, but I don't always want to play ranked on this channel, so we're gonna do some more. One thing I definitely want to do is get more engaged with the community. So like I said, if y'all got any ideas on things you want me to do, I want to get you guys involved more, especially, I mean, like I said a million times, it sounds like a broken record at this point. I'm trying to start streaming, but life be lifing, bro. I gotta find the time. I gotta get that shit set up. But anyway, back to what we're doing today, right? I've been making Tekken content on YouTube for a while now, and I've never made a tier list. And I've been waiting until I feel like I know more about the game, right? This is not to say, like, I ain't no pro player. And before you watch this tier list and start talking about this motherfucker don't know what he's talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? So you could consider this somewhat of a intermediate tier list, right? So, like I said, been waiting till I feel like I know at least somewhat about these characters. Now, there's still a lot of characters in Tekken 8 specifically that I really just don't know anything about, which is partly why I want to do this tier list now, right? I feel like, right now, I'm sitting around that, I'm a blue rank, I'm sitting around that Kishin, Raijin to Kishin, Raijin Bushin area. I got Tekken King, couldn't hold it, so I'm around that area, right? And right now, I'm in my character knowledge arc, right? This is my matchup arc, right? I'm trying to learn, to make the next step. I realize I have to learn these matchups more than I do, right? So, I just thought it would be an interesting idea for me to make a tier list now, so that some point in the future, I could come back to this and say, hey, ain't it funny? I used to think Jun was weak, you know? And so I'm going to give my idea. Like I said, not every tier list needs to be a pro player tier list too, bro. Like, people need to stop acting like this game is only played by pro players, and pro players are the only people who matter, bro. Because I find the idea of making a beginner tier list kind of funny anyway. Obviously, like I said, I'm not a beginner at Tekken. I'm more of an intermediate player, right? Maybe intermediate, advanced intermediate, right? But I don't think we get enough beginner tier lists, bro. If you just start playing Tekken, let me know what character you think is busted, bro. Because I know the characters I used to think was busted back then ain't necessarily the characters I thought was busted. I think is busted now. Even though I really don't think there's really busted characters in Tekken 8 at this point. Too much other than Dragunov. But anyway, without any further ado, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to try and explain things without taking too long. So I'm going to actually set a timer, bro, because I don't want this video to go on forever. Because usually when I make these type of videos, they end up going on forever, bro. Fuck a timer, actually. I'm gonna just put the stopwatch on so I can monitor how long it's taking. Cool. Like I said, I'm gonna give it reasons, not too much, but enough so, like I said, when I look back on this one day, I can say, hey, okay, you was making sense. You was not making sense. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. But like I said, some of the characters I'm going to be able to give more of an explanation for than others, because some characters, like, I genuinely don't know anything about, right? So like I said, take some of these characters with a pinch of salt. I'm going to stick with... We really don't have no D characters. You know what? Should we... Let's make... We're going to make triple S. We're going to make triple S. And then we're going to make S. Nah. We don't need to do that. We don't need to. I'm getting carried away already. We'll stick with what we have. I can't be asked to change it, bro. We'll stick with what we have. There's definitely no C, B, D tier characters. Just consider A to be like A. I'm going to do A+, but I genuinely don't even know where the plus is on a keyboard. There we go. Boom. Had to pick up my keyboard and shit just to do that. Alright. And then down here really don't matter. Because like I said, we ain't going to have nobody down here. As soon as I make a video, motherfuckers want to start drilling and shit. I apologize if you can hear that. You probably can. It's loud as fuck. Let's get into it. I'm going to do it in order of here. I'm going to to an extent, I'm gonna order this in terms of who I think is better than who. But for the, like, if I can't be asked, I can't be asked, right? So we're gonna start with Jack. Boom. Jack is one of them characters. I've actually recently got access to my win rates. Jack is one of my worst matchups because I just don't know really what he's doing. I've noticed like I've been letting him get away. I've recently started labbing, like I said, I'm in my character matchup arc. I've recently started labbing Jack a little bit, and I've realized shit like down forward 2. His down forward 2 is minus 14. I haven't been punishing that shit at all. Since Tekken 7, I thought this shit was safe, bro. It's minus 14. So, this is what I'm talking about with matchup knowledge. My matchup knowledge on certain characters is piss poor. So, I don't know. Again, he's one of them characters. Take it with a pinch of salt. I'm going to put him around here, like, bang in the middle. He seems strong because I don't know what's going on, but he's also a character where I can feel while I'm playing him that a lot of it is not real. Like, a lot of it is gimmicks. A lot of it is getting away with it because I don't know how to punish. I don't know, right? He definitely has good fundamental tools in terms of just poking, stuff like that, but he's also got a lot of bullshit by the looks of it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. He hit me with a guard break the other day that I never seen. I don't know if it, I don't even think it's new, but I never see. He done the little ho 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 when he spins his arms, and then he done a high that broke me, and it launched. It was a launching guard break. I've never seen it. Ridiculous, right? A lot of gimmicks. See, now if we were making a beginner tier list, Jack would be a problem, right? All right, Jin, right up next. He's going right on the top. I don't really need to talk too much about Jin. For the beginning of time, I've been complaining about Jin. Now everybody's catching up, right? He's too good. I'm not going to say too much. He's too good. The character is too good. That's all I can say about Jin. He's too good. He shouldn't be as good as he is. No character should be as good as he is. He has everything. Poking, damage, Oki, counter hit tools, great mids, great highs, great lows. He's got everything. Electric. He has it all. Wall carry, great heat smash, everything, bro. It feels like everything he does is safe. It's ridiculous how good this character is. This character just has stuff that he just shouldn't have. Why does he have 2-1-4 into knockdown into guaranteed follow-up, and also 1-2-4 into knockdown guaranteed follow-up, 2-1-4-4 into guaranteed knockdown counter hit launch? Like, come on, man. Is he Asuka or is he Feng, bro? Come on. But anyway, Jin, yeah, so I'm gonna try not to take too long on these characters. Jun, I think Jun is underrated right now. I think Jun is pretty good. She's obviously not gonna best lows. She's got really good small punishment. I think for now, and I'm a readjust as we go along. I think Jun is A+. I think she's I think most people would probably put her at A. I think she's pretty good. Like I said, especially just like her punishment in general. She's got I don't know what a lot of her stuff is called, but sidestep 4. Super oppressive, real good. I think it's a heat launcher, right? Yeah, she can obviously heal and, you know, all that type of stuff that's going on. She's a very tricky character. I think Jun is kind of where most characters should be. If not all, like, Jun for me is almost the idea of like perfect balancing. She's a balanced character, right? And she gave birth to this motherfucker. Kazuya. I think Kazuya's also here. He's definitely better than Jun. He's not S. Yeah, honestly, I don't really need to say too much about this. For now, Kazuya, A+, solid character, very solid, has his strengths, has his weaknesses. Again, very good idea of balance, you know, clear strengths, clear weaknesses. If you can neuter his strengths, you're going to have a good time. If you can't, you're going to have a bad time. Very good heat. Very good in heat. Yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward enough. King. I'm not gonna put King here. I don't think King really. You know, I probably, if you asked me a few weeks or like a month ago, I probably would have put King in S. I don't actually think King is S tier. I'm not one, like, I'm definitely not one to be like, oh, King's not the best. He never wins any tournaments, you know? But the fact that you rarely see Kings even just doing well at all, right? You never even see King in top 8, top 24. And that's not the reason, but that's just, I think it just supports the idea that King is not as strong as people think. He is definitely at the top of A+. My thing is, right, the more I watch like King players and King streamers, good King players, the more I notice that he has, as good as he is, as good as his tools are, as good as he is on paper, he has a lot of bad matchups. A lot of bad matchups. Characters like Lars, characters like Ling, Asuka, you know, these characters who don't stand the fuck still. It's hard to grab somebody when they're moving around all the time, right? A lot of these evasive characters, King has a hard time to lock them down, to really get anything going. The timer letting me know, even though I told it to shut up. Yeah, King, if he had better matchups across the board, I would put him on S. But he just has a hard time with a lot of the cast, it seems like. It seems like a lot of his matchups are not great. But King, on paper, yeah, real strong, you know, like muscle armor, all that type of shit. He's got down forward 2-1, forward neutral 2. Come on, bro, that has to be nerfed. What is it, minus 13? Come on, give him 14 at least, man. The damage that shit does on counter hit. Yeah, so King, real strong. Lars, honestly, I'm gonna put him, I don't know, again, Lars, these two right here, again, I've seen my win rates, and these two are some of the worst. Pretty much it would be what you expect. My worst matchups are the matchups that you don't see, right? So the Eddies, bottom is Panda. I've literally not beat a Panda on this game yet, even though I think I faced 3. I faced 3 Pandas in 7 months, and I ain't beat any of them. So Panda, Kuma, Eddie, Jack, Lars, Shaheen, those characters are all at the bottom. I think the only character that you don't see a lot that I do well against is Zafina. So Lars, I can't really say too much about Lars. I don't know anything. He's just spinning and dancing. I really can't say too much. From what I hear, you know what? The thing is, not even just here. I can tell he's not very strong. I mean, I'm not saying he's weak, because he's definitely got some stupid ass shit. Like the spinning homing kick into the like that you just can't do anything about. Like, he's definitely got some good shit, but he's definitely not a problem, right? He's just a loser and boring and lame, and I don't want to see his face. So to be honest, I'm not even gonna put him on my tier list. Fuck Lars. Actually, put him at the bottom. Fuck that. I don't even want to see him. Put him down here, bro. Fuck that nigga, bro. Heihachi's son. How the fuck did Heihachi give birth? I say give birth, he didn't give birth, but how did he actually produce such a loser? Who created Lars, bro? Anyway, saying about Lars, bro, fuck Lars. Law is definitely going up to S. Definitely, who knows, maybe Law will be one of them characters. Like I said, next time I do my next tier list, I look at this and I say, I had Lars in S? Laws. See, Lars is just on my mind now, fuck that nigga, bro. Yeah, maybe Law ain't as good as I think he is, but just looking at him right now, how it feels when I face him, he's a character who's kind of in the middle of my matchup knowledge. Like, I know frames, I know the moves. Like, it's not like he does stuff and I'm like, what the fuck was that? You know, like Jack and everyone else. I know what's happening. He just seems real good. Like, he's got the nunchuck. Don't get me started on Law in Heat, bro. Golly, bro. Every single Heat engager he has becomes a launcher in Heat, bro. Nunchuck becomes safe and a natural hit launcher? Hits on the ground? Tracks? Ridiculous range? Bro, come on. Law, he's much like Jin. Like, he's not as good as Jin, but he's really got everything. He don't necessarily have the poking and the mental frames that Jin has, I don't think. The aggressiveness that Jin has. Definitely doesn't have the mix that Jin has, just off of having hell sweep and shit like that. Also, down to nerf Scourge, bro. Nerf it. And don't sit here and tell me it's reactable. Fuck you. Nerf Scourge, bro. The fuck? The fuck? Just take away, listen, either take away the tracking, like, pretty much completely, right? Or just make it launch punishable, bro. Fuck. Or not a counter hit launcher. Why does it have to be a counter hit launcher? Like, why does it have to have all these properties, bro? Fuck. Anyway, back to Law. Yeah, Law, yeah, he's just real good. Slides is good as fuck. He's got. Does he have a full throw game? I think Law has a. I'm pretty sure Law has a full throw game, right? Like I say, he's got good poking. He does ridiculous. If you can save his tornado to the wall, crazy damage. Yeah, just an all-round good-ass character, Law, especially in Heat. Paul is a character I have like bang on 50% win rate against. He's good. He's more annoying to me than good. Like, I can accept Paul is not like a top-tier character. He's just annoying as hell because make some of this shit unsafe, bro. Make some of this shit minus on block, bro. Like, God. Like, bro, you can't just be throwing shit out all the time, man. Don't give him 4 options off of every string, too, bro. He shouldn't have a mix-up mind game off of every poke, bro. Come on. He's like Jin. Like, just take some of these moves away completely. And some of these moves don't need to be nerfed. Some of them just need to be removed, bro. Just remove them. Completely. Nina, baby. Nina's S. Even from the demo, when I played Nina in the demo, I could just tell, like, she's just fucking good, bro. She's just good. Across the board again. Is she better than Law? Probably. I don't know. Do I think Nina's better than Law? Again, probably. Real close to me. These characters are real similar for me. They're just real strong. Especially, again, in Heat. The chip damage Nina's doing. She's got good ass mids, bro. Good ass mids. She's still got that, like, knowledge check aspect to the character. Bear in mind also, I'm not really making this tier list off of pro play. Like, I'm taking into account all aspects of play, bro. Like, even if you're a red rank, bro, to an extent. We can't rely on you too much, right? But yeah, Nina, I don't really have to say too much about Nina, to be honest. She's real good. She's got good low. Well, her lows are more than serviceable, right? Like I said, good mids. She's got good counter hit options. She's got good strings. She tracks pretty well. I do pretty well against Nina, which is very much a surprise to me. Nina's actually one of my best matchups, which again is crazy. Like I said, back when I was a beginner, more learning matchups, Nina was hell to me. She was hell to me. I couldn't fathom how you were supposed to defend against this character. And then I realized, just block, bro, and let her try and open you up. And then take your turn when you have to. And when you take your turn against Nina, make it big. That's what I do. When I take my turn, I'm not poking. I'm not poking you. I'm looking for a counter hit launcher every time I'm interrupting, bro. That's me. And again, most Nina players have shit defense, so is what it is. Ling is still S to me, bro. I can't hold you, bro. She doesn't make sense. She's another character who's too good. I might even, for me personally, and this is objective. As somebody, again, I smash Lings, bro. She was another player at the top of my win race. Again, mostly because her player base is garbage. But me, like, I know the Ling matchup, right? I play Ling. So I can do well against Ling, but just, especially on paper, this character's insane, bro. Insane. Again, when she goes into, and this, I'm seeing a trend again. Other than Jin, really, all the characters in S tier are going to have real good heat. I mean, Jin has real good heat because he's got the best move in the game when he's in Heat, which is his Heat Smash, right? Heat Smash is ridiculous, bro. But Ling, when she's in Heat, again, she gets access to just some, like, that wall combo, the wall ender, the wall, a lot of her stuff. Just forward. The Hypnotist mix as a whole, crazy. And I wanna see Hypnotist nerfed. I don't want to see, please don't nerf Hypnotist to the ground because I think it's such a sick stance. But I would like to see, off the top of my head, Hypnotist 2 shouldn't be plus. Like, make it like -5 or something. I don't know. And then maybe make the low 14. I don't know. But Ling is real good. And then obviously she's got basic Ling stuff with the AOP shenanigans and all that. She's always had good poking. She's got real good underrated. People don't talk about Ling Xiaoyu's punishment. She's got really good punishment. Not so much while standing, but standing punishment with a 14 frame launcher. She's got good 13 frame, good 12 frame. She's got it all. She's got good punishment. Ling is pretty damn good. I don't know if I put her up here. I don't know. She's somewhere around here. Yeah, she good. But again, it's another one where it's like you don't really see her. I mean, she's a specialist character, so you're not gonna see her too much. A lot like King, right? Asuka. Now, let me not let King Ray Jr.'s performance at Versus Fighting get me carried away too much. I don't think... Everyone thinks Asuka's weak. I don't personally think Asuka's weak. Again, I just think a lot of Asuka players suck. I'm being 100% honest. She's definitely, like... If you compare her to the top tiers, she sucks. But generally, I think Asuka's pretty good. You know, while... I don't know her notation. I think it's while running 1+2. The... Boom. None of Gusto as a whole is pretty good. She just has to work a lot harder to open you up than a lot of other characters. So I'd either put her at the bottom of A+, because she's got stuff, right? She's got... You just have to... She's just not a character you can just pick up and do well with. You have to put some time in to master Asuka a little bit. But I think when you actually... If you're an Asuka main and you actually put time into making it work, I think she's pretty good. For now, I'm going to leave her right here. Leroy... Leroy's good. I don't know why we don't see more Leroy. Leroy is good. He's definitely A+. He's not better than Kazuya. Right now, I'd have him better than Jun. I also have Paul better than Jun. Paul better than Leroy. Is Paul better than Kazuya? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll leave him right there. Leroy, chip damage insane, bro. I feel like people just don't realize that he's a chip damage character. Play him like a chip damage character. If you play him like a chip damage character, the motherfucker is scary, bro. You do 2 sidestep 1+2s in a row on block, and all of a sudden shit's getting scary because I don't want to eat a third one because now it's getting ridiculous, right? So now I'm going to duck. So it's really not hard to make people duck with Leroy. You do sidestep 1+2. You just do 1+2. People don't want to hold that, right? And then he's got good lows. Down 3-4, down 3-2. Sorry, his version of Hwoarang's down 3-4 is good. Is it down back 3? I think it is, or down back 4. Bro, that low is silly. That low is silly. Leaves him in stance. I think it's homing. Is it or the low from stance is homing? Maybe both of them are homing, but yeah, real good. You can parry afterwards, so it's damn near a safe low. Leroy is good. He's obviously got Kane, which is good. He's got all the tools he used to have for the most part, you know, back 1+2, the little 1-inch punch. Leroy's good. He's got good heat engages. Is it down 1, I think? Leroy, parry, perfect parry needs to be nerfed. Perfect parry is so much damage, bro. Like, it's pretty sure it's like 60 damage. Perfect parry. Yeah, Leroy is good if you're asking me personally. I think Leroy is a good ass character. He could do... Hey, Leroy is one of them characters who he could do with some buffs or he could do with some nerfs. Either way, I mean, they're not going to nerf him because no one's playing him. But you could buff Leroy and it wouldn't be a problem. You could also nerf Leroy and it wouldn't really... As long as you don't nerf him to the ground, right? Again, another one of these characters to me who seems like the idea of perfect balancing, like real good, well-balanced characters. Kind of where everyone in the game should be, in my opinion. Lily, I still don't know too much about Lily in Tekken 8, to be honest. Like, if I'm being honest, I still don't know what the hell she even does in Heat. I don't know what Lily does in Heat. I know she gets, like, feisty rabbit buffs, but I don't know what they are. I'm assuming they're just better frames. Don't know what they are. So I can tell, though, Lily's real good. I'm going to drop her for now in S. Because she's really good. She's just got good options. She's got really good lows. Not busted lows, but really good lows. She's got good approach tools. She's got good keep out tools, counter hit launchers. She's got really good punishment. It seems like she tracks really well at times. She's got good mental frames. She does really good damage at times. Lily, I'm gonna leave her up here. She's better than King for me. If she is an A+, she's probably the best A+ character in the game. Hwoarang, another character who is the idea of really well balanced. Again, you could buff Hwoarang and he'd be alright. You could nerf Hwoarang and he'd be alright. For the most part, again. Depending on what you buff and what you nerf, obviously. I think around here, is Hwoarang better than Leroy? I think they're very, very close again. Hwoarang, I don't even know what to say about Hwoarang. He's just good. He's just good. He's got a lot of good moves. Obviously, a lot of his stuff comes with risk, but a good player can make him work. Does really good damage. I would revert the down 3-4 buff. Like, not everyone needs to launch it. I just don't see why everybody in the game needs to launch down 3-4. Learn your punish and go with your punish. Like, right? Like, I would personally revert it. There's a few changes I would make for a lot of these characters. Maybe that would be another video I do. You know, what changes I would make for every character in Tekken 8. But Hwoarang, I don't really need to say too much about Hwoarang. I think he's good. Well balanced. Is there anything I need to say about her? Not really. Not really. Claudio, surprisingly, I was real surprised to learn that Claudio is my best matchup. He's my best matchup. I'd be whooping Claudio's, bro. And it's crazy because I don't know anything about this character. And that also, I already thought this, but it's also just making me... I think Claudio is like... When it comes to honest characters in Tekken 8, I think Claudio is... almost the poster boy of honest. He's good. He's real good. Probably put him around here. He's definitely better than Hwoarang in these characters. Is he better than these characters? I don't know. Again, take this one with a pinch of salt because I don't know the Claudio matchup. I can see he's got good ass moves though. While running to, obviously, Superman Punch, good as hell. In Heat, forget about it. You know, he's in Starburst constantly in Heat. He's got that stupid uppercut that guard breaks. No, sorry, don't guard break. That's Shaheen's that guard breaks. Claudio's is a launcher, mid, crazy range, crazy pushback. It's like -2 or something on block. Crazy. He's got good lows, I think. Or maybe not good. Maybe I'm using the word good for some of these lows too. But he's definitely got serviceable. He's got better than average. Maybe it's because I play characters who have shit lows. Right? Like Lydia and Reina. But... right, like, hey, any lows that are unseeable and give you plus frames, in my opinion, are good lows, right? If they do a bit of damage, it's a good low. And Claudio's got those. Like I said, I don't know too much about Claudio, but he seems good, seems honest, so pretty balanced. Azucena is a hard one. Because Azucena, I could only go off a feeling. Because again, another character I don't know much about, and obviously she's been through so many nerfs. And I'm only just starting to see Azucena again since the nerfs. I'm starting to see Azucena quite a bit again. She seems pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe strong, not strong, but again, around this area right here. Like, she's definitely, maybe she's a bit weaker than I think Leroy is better than Azucena. I can't lie. She's definitely not worse than Jin or Asuka. A lot of characters are going to be in there. I think this game is pretty well balanced. So a lot of characters are going to be in this A+ range. Azucena, while running 3-2 is still good, bro. Just don't be brain dead with it. It's still good. She's still got down forward 1-4 that gels good string. Her lows from I think it's Libertadore, the back turn. Her lows from back turn are really good. Back turn in general is pretty good. She's got a lot of good evasive tools, counter hits. She's pretty good. She also can hit like a truck at times. In Heat, she's definitely a character who I don't even know what she does in Heat because it just seems so weak. Like, I don't know what she does. She's a character, like, a lot of these characters, when they go in Heat, it's like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck is going on? This is ridiculous. As I was saying, a lot of the time, I don't even realize when she goes in Heat. Like, I don't even, a lot of characters, when they go in Heat, I tend to shell up. As I say, that goes in Heat, and I'm coming at you, bro. What's up? What's up, bro? Because she just doesn't, maybe I'm missing something, but her Heat just does not seem good. She's got good Heat engages, though. Obviously, the Power Crush. Yeah, she's around here, I would say. Raven, I can't say anything about Raven. I have to put him here because I don't know anything about this character. He be disappearing and shit, bro. Phasing through me. The motherfucker's phasing through me, bro. Flying around in the air. I can tell you that his heat is ridiculous because them clones don't make the chip damage, bro. Oh, I need to lab it because maybe you can sidestep all of this stuff or duck, but the chip damage, bro. Oh, unga bunga. Yeah, I definitely feel like he's, again, much like Jack. I play him and I can just feel like this is not real, bro. I'm holding shit that's not real because I don't know the matchup. A lot of it feels like gimmicks. And I actually still do decent against Raven, even in the fact that I don't know anything about the matchup, right? So he's definitely not... He's definitely one of the weaker characters to me. I'm gonna put him at the bottom so far. Dragunov, I don't need to say too much about this nigga. This nigga broken, bro. Sneak 4. That's all I have to say about Dragunov. Sneak 4. Sneak 4. Yeah, these characters, I don't know anything. Actually, you know what? No, because I don't know anything about the bears. But I can still see the bears pretty good. So I might at least put them, like, around here. Because I don't want to get carried away. Because, like I said, I don't know anything about the bears. But bear electric, all that type of shit. His heat smash. He got good heat engages. Good heat, counter hit, launching 1-1-1. Yeah, the character ain't bad, bro. People keep going... you know, I can't say that because, again, I don't know anything. But off of what I do know, he's got some tools. Neutral is probably a problem for the bears. Like I said, I don't know. When it comes to neutral, I don't know anything. So maybe the neutral is, like, garbage. But, yeah. So I'm going to put Panda right here as well because... Actually, no, Panda doesn't have some of the stuff. Panda doesn't have Bear Electric. Yeah, Panda's going to go. Like I said, I've faced 3 Pandas. So, fuck Panda. Leo! I think Leo is super good, bro. I don't know. I can't... Someone has to tell me what it is about Leo that's not good. Because people don't use the character. Character's good as fuck. Character has... Again... I'm gonna put her right next to Paul because she's like makes some of her shit unsafe, bro. Why does she have full screen counter hit options that are safe on block? How can she go across the screen, do quarter circle forward 2, counter hit, full screen damn near, tracks? I don't know if it tracks both ways, but it definitely has hit me while I'm sidestepping a lot. Counter hit, delayable follow up, counter hit, also safe. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Some of the stuff that this character has that's delayable, counter hit, mid, safe. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It doesn't make sense. And then when she goes her buck stuff, bro, talk about pressure. Talk about mental frames. Talk about just freezing me up. Yeah, Leo, good. Leo, real good. I'd be pressed to put her above Paul. Because what does Paul have that Leo doesn't? In reality, other than Death Fist in Heat, yeah, in Heat Paul is scary, bro. Yeah, in Heat, Paul is scary. I might even have to put him up. I'm gonna try and speed up a little bit because yeah. Time. We don't even have too many more characters, so we're moving at a decent pace. Shaheen, I don't know anything about this character, so I really can't say too much. I can't say anything. I don't know anything about this character. You'll see when I face Shaheen's, I don't know anything about this character. And again, another one of my worst matchups because you just don't see Shaheen. And he's almost as lame as Lars. He's not as lame as Lars. He's as boring as Lars. He's definitely as boring as Lars. I don't think I've ever seen a more boring fighting game character than Shaheen. My God. I can't believe people made him because people are tier horse. And Shaheen's pretty good by the looks of it. Or so people say he's pretty good. But my God, he's so boring. Steve is, again, an example of, like, a perfectly... How did I get Leo down here, bro? The fuck? Get your ass up. Leo's better than Kazuya, in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion, Leo's better than Kazuya. Who was I on? Steve. Steve is... I mean... How do you... Like... Most people are not going to do well with Steve. So, is that a bad character? Because he's got the tools. Most people just aren't going to be able to use them. Like, he's... I don't know, a lot of the stuff is... He's balanced. he's a balanced character. Like, he's got stuff like the clinch, which is fairly strong, but then at the same time, it can be broken, but it is a 50-50, but it can be, you know, he's got Sonic Fang, which is just a good move, especially in heat. Punishment, not great. You know, he's got good moves. He's got Rocket Punch, he's got all of that shit. Very strong defensively, but obviously just going to have a hard time opening you up. Me, I have a hard time with Steve because I don't know the matchup. And I let him get away with a lot of shit. Highs, specifically. I think Steve is pretty good, but I also think Steve is pretty weak. So I think A+, is that... Where would I put Steve? I don't know. It's hard because I have Kuma up here, but I don't really know anything about Kuma. So putting him below Kuma feels weird because then I'm moving Kuma up, even though I don't know anything about him. Is Steve better than Leroy? I don't think so. Is he better than Hwoarang? Is Hwoarang better than Leroy? I don't know. I also don't really think so. I don't think so. Alright, let's keep going. Yoshimitsu. Is Yoshimitsu better than Jin? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, 99% of the cast, you're going to say probably not when it comes to being better than Jin. Yoshimitsu's mad good, though. Mad good. Mad good. Yeah, just... I don't really have to say too much about Yoshimitsu. Does crazy damage. Crazy shenanigans. Flash, spin. Unblockable low launchers. He's got really good pokes. Really good heat engages. What do you say about Yoshimitsu, bro? He can heal. He heals really well. What's coming to mind? Nothing really coming to mind off of Yoshimitsu. He's just really good, really solid character. Yeah, nerf Yoshi, for sure. Definitely better than the rest of them, just not better than these two. These two right here, my god. Feng Wei. I think Jin is better than Feng, 100%. I've always thought Feng is overhyped. I'm not saying that before you bring your pitchforks out, I'm not saying Feng is weak. He's not weak. I just think he's overhyped. I've never ever thought Feng is the best character in the game. Even back to Tekken 7. Especially in Tekken 7. I say especially in Tekken 7 because in Tekken 7 he had clear weaknesses. The clearest of weaknesses. Sidestep him and backdash him. He had no range and he had no tracking ability outside of back 4, which had no range. So, saying he was the best character in the game, he was also a character that has to win so many engagements to win a match. Like, he's not a character who's just going to hit you and just blow you the fuck up, right? He has to outpoke you, make outreads, outpoke, and then you die, right? So, for me, Feng has never been the best character in the game. He's real strong, especially in this one because they buffed his weaknesses. Like I said, backdash, not really an option anymore with back 3 because back 3 just has ridiculous range and is +6. Bandai, what are we doing? And then they like down forward 3. I can't be 100% sure, but I'm pretty certain they buffed the range on down forward 3. So again, that was a move that just wasn't gonna hit you unless we were literally in fucking hugging range. Now I've been hit by a down forward 3 in some ranges that are questionable. Questionable. Feng, definitely one of the better. I just think Jin is better. Like, the fact that Jin can outpoke Feng is absolutely silly. Silly. And then he just does everything else better than Feng. So, Feng, I think the top 3 for me are set in stone right here. These 3, Dragunov, Jin, Feng. And Dragunov is definitely getting nerfed in the next patch. So Jin is going to be the best character in the game. He's going to be the best character. I say Dragunov is certainly getting nerfed. Jin, you can't say that because they just want Jin to be the best character in the game. They have done forever. They're just... If they wanted to nerf Jin, they would have done so a long time ago. They would have done so a long time ago. Alyssa, I don't know too much about... I know somewhat about the character, but one thing I do know is she's ridiculous. Is she better than Yoshi? I don't think so. But I think... this top 5 right here... The only thing that saves me from getting dog walked by Alyssa players is, again, the fact that they're garbage. Garbage. Alyssa players are garbage at the game. So, at pro play, she's here. So this pick right here is pretty much just based off of pro play. The high level Tekken, right? Because everywhere else, although to be honest, even at lower level, I'm sure y'all down in red, yellow, orange ranks, I'm sure y'all are getting destroyed by this character. How would you not get destroyed by this character? So yeah, this top 5 for me is it's undebatable in my mind. This top 5 is in order. In order. I mean, maybe you could switch that right there. Maybe you could even put Yoshi up in 3rd. See, here's the thing, right? Like, again, I talk about Feng having to win so many matchups. Like, Feng could poke. He could be outpoking Yoshi, poke, down, back free, boom, boom. And then all flash. All Yoshi has to do, one flash, bang, blown up, you're dead. Right, so is Feng better than you have to... The thing with Feng, right, what I've never understood why people say Feng is so broken, because Feng is a poking character. Like, everybody acknowledges Feng is a poking character, right? Poking is inherently not easy. Like, low-level players don't know how to poke. You have to have some sort of fundamental skill to poke well. So Feng is inherently not an easy character. To outpoke your opponent to death, it's not easy. So I might actually go with this. Yoshi, I think, is probably better than... Because Yoshi can poke too. I don't know. This, right, interchangeable. I'm going to leave it like this. Oh, sorry. Making mistakes. Devil Jin. Devil Jin's a character who... Let me real quickly check my timer. The video is... Yeah, almost 40 minutes. Well, it's about 40 minutes, actually. All right, let's try and wrap this up. Devil Jin, I don't know. Devil Jin's a character who I play completely off of feel, because I don't really know the frames on any of his neutral stuff. People say his neutral is weak. It doesn't really seem it to me, but again, that's just because I'm playing off of feel. If I knew more stuff, if I knew, hey, this is -9, rather than, as I thought it might be -3 or something, yeah, we'd probably take advantage of more stuff. His little unblockable chargeable shit is stupid. His fly stance is stupid. Not necessarily busted, but stupid. Why can you fly across the screen? Yeah, stupid. I don't think he's particularly strong though. I might even put him down here. I think Asuka is probably better than Devil Jin, to be honest. Yeah, Devil Jin don't have much. I think that's a good spot for Devil Jin. Is he even A+? Might put him down here. Because what does he? I mean, he's got good heat engages. Outside of his heat engages, I think he's pretty weak. I'm gonna put him right there, top of A. Well, he's got electric. Can you really be bad with an electric? And Hell Sweep, launching Hell Sweep. I'm gonna put him here for now. Yeah, I'm gonna put him here. Li Chao Lam. Li is... He's pretty good. His heat is so weak, though. His heat is just super weak. I'm going to put Lee somewhere around here. I think he's better than Huarang. His lows, he's obviously going to struggle with opening you up. One, he's got back 3-3, but back 3-3 can be pretty risky, especially when you see these people that are just looping it, back 3-3, back 3-3, back 3-3. Like, you can hop kick in between that. But back 3 is a good low. I think this is the perfect spot for Lee. I actually think this is the perfect spot. Just looking at some of the characters I have him above, he's definitely better than these characters. And I think he's definitely worse than some of these. Well, at least these two, he might even be here. But I feel like putting him here is kind of overrating him. Especially, again, like I said, a lot of better characters, they're good because they have really good heat. Lee does not. I'm going to put him below Claudio. And below Leroy. Yeah, I'm going to put him right here. Right here is good for Lee. Zafina. I think Zafina's pretty good. I think Zafina... not better than Huarang. Not better than Steve. I don't know Kuma like that, so like I said, I'm gonna put her above Kuma. I feel to take Kuma out. I just don't know enough about the character. I shouldn't even open my mouth, bro. I don't know enough. I don't know anything. Yeah, that is Azucena better than Zafina. The thing about Zafina is Zafina's just not scary. Even as much as I don't know the matchup, she's just, I'm never scared against Zafina. You know, I'm more just waiting to take my turn, but I'm never in fear of being really hurt while I'm waiting to take my turn. So I think putting her next to Jin, I think somewhere in here is pretty good. Because Azucena is definitely more scary in my opinion. Yeah. I'm gonna put her right there. I'm actually gonna put Jin and Asuka above Zafina. Yeah, I'm gonna put Zafina down here. She's definitely got good tools, but I don't know. She's just not scary to me. Victor. We're getting to the home stretch. We're gonna speed up a little bit. Victor. I don't know anything about this character. I know that when I'm getting beat by Victors, again, it's like a Raven effect. Like I can tell that it's not, a lot of this shit is not real. Especially, I've been running into a lot of Victors doing the stance cancel shit. And it's the first time I ever seen it, but just looking at him like, this shit ain't real, but I just don't know what to do. I gotta obviously interrupt somewhere. He's got good tools. He's got a good power crush. He's got good mix at times. He's got good heat. He's got good pressure tools. Is he better than Jun? Probably. Better than Azucena? Probably. Better than Steve? I don't know. Around here, again, another character, take it with a pinch of salt. I don't know much about the character. It's more annoyance than anything for me. Like I get annoyed because I don't know. And also, again, I just think he's fucking lame. Like Lars and Victor are just like brothers to me. They're brothers of fucking being lame, bro. Not cool at all. Design whack. Just a white dude in a suit with silver, white and silver. What's so fucking cool about that, bro? With a whack-ass sword. What the fuck is that sword, bro? Fucking say some... Yeah, he's fucking... loser. I can't believe this trailer dropped and everyone got hyped over this weak-ass character, bro. Brian's strong, bro. Brian's strong. Is Brian even S? Brian just got what he needs. He's not better than Lily, actually. I'm not going to put... I'm going to put Brian right. Is he better than King? Yeah. Brian's matchup chart across the board is better than King, so I'm gonna put Brian right here. Snake Eyes. Tick, 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 tick. Damage, bro. He's obviously got all the other shit. 3-4, you know, hatchet kick. These long range unseeable highs. Bro. Yeah, Brian, that boy good. Yeah, I'm gonna put Brian right there. Obviously, he's got the unscaled taunt damage now. Yeah, that boy good. That boy good. Reina. Ooh, this is a tough one, man. This is a tough one. I always have a hard time placing Reina. She's not nearly as good as everyone seems to think she is. I would have Reina. She's not better than King. She's not better than Paul. I think around here is good for Reina. I think around here is good. I might even be putting her too hard. Too high, but I think here is good. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to say too much. Like, I mained Reina up until Lydia came out, so like, this is just how I feel. I mean, she's good. She's definitely not S, 110% not S. I think most people are starting to realize that now. She's not as good as they initially thought. Yeah, that's good. Eddie, don't know anything. Lydia, I think Lydia's fucking weak. I can't lie, bro. Especially once people figure out a lot of this, a lot of her stances, a lot of this stuff. I think she's weak. I definitely think there's potential in her, especially after, I think she's definitely going to get buffed when the next patch drops. But I think she's probably the worst of the A+ characters off the top of my head. Especially just with how bad her lows are. Her lows are bad. But then she has really good heat. But she's just so... Like, I'm going to probably eventually make a guide of some sort with Lydia. And I'm going to run through how linear she is. Like, she's even more linear than she used to be. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, you can... There's, like, a lot of characters... You can put your opponent into situations where they can't step you anymore. Like, if you're just a certain amount of plus, you're not going to be... There's not a single situation in this game where you can't sidestep Lydia. You can always, you could be -6 in full crouch and still step Lydia towards the screen. She is ridiculously linear. It's insane how linear she is. Linear Sobieska. Like, it's back. Linear Sobieska is back and better than ever, bro. She's ridiculously linear. And that's it, actually. Lydia. We end with Lydia. Do I want to move Lydia up at all? Because I don't want to downplay my character, but a lot of what's going on right now is down to matchup knowledge and people not knowing. She's definitely better than these characters, 100%. Is she better than Zafina? It's hard because I actually like Lydia has good stuff. Don't get me wrong, she has good stuff, especially mental. When we're talking mental frames, she's dog walking everybody, bro. She's probably got the best mental frames in the game. But so much of her stuff is unsafe on block, and that's the thing. I feel like her frames need to be made better because you can't be shit on block and be steppable. Silly. And even the moves that she has that are good are still linear as fuck, like back one. She's just so linear, bro. And I can't get that. I can't ignore how linear she is. I think it's so hard with a character like Lydia because she has the potential to run you over at any moment. She does do insane damage, so I have to move her up now. Now, the damage that's coming to my head, I have to move her up. Because the damage alone, bro, like, I'm hitting the 110 area combos, bro. Yeah, so she really has the potential. Is she? I think she might even be better than Hwoarang because they kind of do similar stuff, but she just does more damage. But then the tracking, she's not better than Steve, just off of neutral. Victor can also run you over a little bit. I'm gonna put her right here. Is she better than Jin though? No. Is she? No, because they both have shit lows. I think here is good. Obviously, the characters just come out. We have a lot of time. We need to figure out what exactly is going on with Lydia. But as for right now, I've tried to put it in order of characters as much as I can. This is how I feel like the tier list. Honestly, I feel like it's looking pretty good. There's obviously some stuff, like a lot of characters. Like, Leo is a character who's standing out to me. Maybe Leo's not as good as I think she is. So, but as for right now, I'm leaving Leo right there. Is Claudio? I'm sure I had Claudio above Kazuya. Claudio's better than Kazuya. Is Claudio better than Kazuya? Hey, it don't really matter. That it's not that deep. Yeah, this is my tier list. We got 4 characters who I just don't know enough about to even place. And the rest, yeah, I mean, there's only really, it's a really balanced game other than outside of these 3 characters. It's really balanced. I mean, I'm not saying the rest of these characters aren't too strong. They all need to be nerfed. These characters all need to be nerfed, right? But they don't need to be nerfed too much. I also kind of think Alyssa's better than Fang, to be honest. Again, I personally am just someone who just doesn't think Fang is as good as everyone else does. I just don't. Nah. Because Fang, just the poking. Fang's poking is so good. Alyssa's is not, it's not competing. But when she has her chainsaws out, yeah, forget about it. Alright, that's it. First tier list. Like I said, at some point we'll come back to this and we'll look at this, my first tier list, and we'll say, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why the fuck was Lee Chaolan down here? He should be up here. You know, maybe one day, who knows? Because, like I said, I'm in my character matchup arc. I'm going to be learning a lot of these character matchups a lot better. So I'll be able to do more and say more about these characters, you know. And yeah, there's going to be more type of tier list content coming. Right now, I'm still just engrossed in Tekken 8. But moving forward, there will be other games. Let me know what other fighting games you want to see. Definitely, like, this is not a Tekken 8 channel. This is a fighting game, Run the Fade channel, right? So there are going to be more games. But right now, obviously, Sparking Zero is coming out. So that's going to be on the channel. But yeah, in terms of Tekken, keep your eyes open. There's still going to be a lot more stuff coming forward. I got a lot of content ideas that are there. I just have to flesh them out. And then obviously the ranked and the matchups. But that's all for now. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace.